What will Guar's Oderus Urungus have to say about it? Say to our red-eye robots. Who cares? It's monsters and robots. What more do you want? Sometimes you people are so needy. Well, he puts his chances at 100% that I will indeed pass out in my own filth tonight, but also that there's life on a newly discovered planet. I speak of a California astronomer who announced that he's found a livable planet just 20 light years away. That's only a short 120 trillion miles, but who's got time to make the trip with Halloween coming up and all? So let's ask somebody who's already been there. It's time once again to talk to Oderus Urungus. He's Gore's lead singer and Red Eye's interplanetary correspondent. Gore's new album comes out November 9th. It's called Bloody Pit of Horror. Ah, great. That's a great name.
Yeah, I stole it from an Italian horror film.
Ah, well, at least you're being honest.
Yeah, I mean, I just thought it sounded cool. I mean, the Bloody Pit of Horror will pretty much accompany us on this entire tour, and our fans will make it themselves.
Oh, fantastic. Hey, before we get to the space stuff, last night we did a segment on songs that make men cry, the most popular being R.E.M's Everybody Hurts. Are you surprised by that finding?
Well, yeah, that's pretty much what I'd expect from the Humans, a sappy, stupid song, but not what, actually, that song makes me laugh.
Yes.
They laugh, I cry. Now, a song that makes me cry would have to be, I'd say, Happy Birthday.
Yeah.
That is just like, reminds me of all the work I have to do.
Yeah, yes, it does, doesn't it? All the people you have to kill.
Yes, yes. I mean, every birthday that has been attained is another life that has to be snuffed out. But except for you, of course, Bill.
Oh,
yeah.
God bless you, Oderus.
You know, this new planet, you've been there?
Oh, yeah, yeah. The planet Prostrate.
Yeah.
Or is that prostate? Oh, yeah. The birthplace of the famous disease, which I also created. The locals were wiped out by this. Actually, not wiped out by the disease so much as my forced examinations.
Yes. Interesting. You know, I got a few questions from the Red Eye robots, and I want to go to the first one. Is he there? Let's go.
Hello, Mr. Urungus. I am a big fan. Saw you in Toronto in '89, and you threw up on my wife. She's dead now. Anyway, what does Oderus do to give back to the community? Is he a big brother? Does he go to PTA meetings? Does he recycle?
Well, that's a wonderful question, and actually it does remind me of a couple of social programs I have. First of all, I'd like to point out that toilet paper is one of the most unrecycled things in the entire universe. When you wipe your...
Yeah.
There is a whole area around the edge that is pretty much undamaged.
Really?
Now, if you use that, it's a tree or something.
Yes.
Right? So
Yes.
I'm trying to do the Oderus recycle used toilet paper program. But that's nothing compared with my social program to give sex to elderly people who are wheelbound or wheelchair-bound, stuck in their houses. I mean, these people still have sexual desires. That's why I've started the Oderus Urungus Feels on Wheels program.
Very nice. Oh. You truly are a saint.
Yes, work release inmates will go to houses, feel up your grandma, go through her stuff, you know, whatever.
Terrible. All right, I want to go to another question from a robot.
I like that.
Hello, Oderus. Great meeting you last summer. The sex was awesome, and the crack cocaine was ever better. So, why do most alien abduction stories include anal probes? Are aliens worried about Earth's prostates, or are they just freaks?
That's a great question.
Yeah, that actually links to some other things I was talking about before, but one of the things about outer space, the human race is highly underdeveloped. In outer space, most of the creatures have evolved beyond the need of having to have a separate beehole and a mouth.
Okay. All right.
What?
No, it makes me think. It makes me think. Yeah.
Kind of explains your breath, too.
I'm just going to stop talking about this because they're just going to bleep the whole thing.
Yeah. All right, then we have one last question from one of our robots.
These robots are creepy!
Hi, Mr. Urungus. I'm a big fan. I own all your albums, plus some of your discarded underwear. Now if we were to find intelligent life on other planets, and they turn out to be delicious, would it be okay to eat them? After all, we eat pigs, which are earthlings.
That's a good question, don't you think?
Yeah, I've eaten all kinds of creatures from all over the universe, but he has got a problem here. I do not wear underwear. So
Yes.
if he thinks that he's got my used underwear, he's probably got Divine's underwear or something.
Yes, exactly.
From
It was
Pink
only
Flamingo.
false bill of goods. Hey, before I want to ask you, you got some pretty big news coming up.
Such a pro. What?
You've got some big news coming up.
Oh, yeah, we've got all kinds of great stuff. Well, first of all you human scum, I want to remind you our new album, Bloody Pit of Horror, is out on November 8th. And then, oh, yeah, we are actually going to be, someone else is letting us on their television show. Can you believe that?
This is not a television show.
Yeah, probably will be the last time this ever happens. But we're going to be appearing on the Jimmy Fallon show. Jimmy Fallon, excuse me. Fallon in Wonderland. It's going to be hilarious. But anyway, yes. November 28th, the whole band will be on, and they're going to let us play a song. You believe that? No. Is it, what? October 28th. See, I'm not very good at this plugging stuff.
Sure you are, but not in this sense.
Yeah, you plug
You told me that your news was that you were pregnant.
Oh, well, that happens all the time. And basically, it's hard to tell a bowel movement and an odorous love child apart.
You know, on that note, I think we're gonna move on. You know, Oderus, it's always a pleasure having you show. Congratulations on being on Jimmy Fallon. That's awesome.
It hasn't happened yet. So.
I know, but it will. And Guar's official website is guar.net. We're gonna take a break. Coming up next, Mail Time.